So, welcome everybody. I hope you're all doing well and ready to meditate. This is going to be a 15-minute meditation around. And we're going to be really with our crown chakra and with our relationship with the universe, our relationship with the divine. And I've been, giving a little meditation time and thought time too, to what's the best way to do this in 15 minutes without over expanding our upper chakras. So yesterday, after guiding the third chakra, I went to look at houses, and I kept looking at houses high up on hills, and the expansion was so big. I was so basically appearing to be high that a person there showing the home actually said to me, "Where are you from? You're really different." And I said, I was meditating a lot. So that's just an example of how even a short meditation, when we focus on the upper energy centers, can really create maybe a surprising amount of expansion is the word I would give for it. And so if you're ever feeling like you're floating or basically like you're opened up to the universe and receiving downloads, that's beautiful. It's really wonderful. Just remember to also come back to earth and ground and center and breathe and be in your body with that experience. You don't have to be outside of your body. So that's why at the end, we always do the grounding. And that's why also at the beginning, we always connect with our central channel, and you can just begin to imagine this beautiful tube of light and energy through the middle of your body. And it's okay to think about it, give it a name or a color, and just connecting to wherever you're at right now. We'll just go right into the meditation. And so if we just begin by breathing and saying hello to ourselves, hello to the inner landscape. The inner landscape may have thoughts going on, may have sensations, emotions, and everything is welcome here. We're going to be connecting today with our energy, our bodies. We're going to allow thoughts just to be as they are, moving through us, sometimes giving us valuable gems, sometimes just replaying an old tune or a list. And as we meditate today, let's just set an intention. So whatever your intention is, perhaps see if you can allow that intention to be related to your own relationship with the universe, infinity, the divine, God, nature, whatever your word is for all that is more and united and expansive and loving and powerful and present. So this can be experienced as being within. This can be experienced as a relationship that is external, that we relate to. This can be experienced as a state of union, of being, of oneness, of luminosity, of love. However we experience it is just perfect. So just breathing and allowing yourself to settle in, feeling your feet on the ground, imagining you are the most wonderful tree. And as a tree, you are rooted, strong, present, and you have so many branches and limbs reaching out in all directions, reaching up, your roots reaching down, and you're connected to the wind, the sun, the water, the soil, all the beings that live around you and on you and in you. You take nourishment from the sun, the rain, the wind, the animals, and just be as that tree for a moment. And imagining a bird on the tree, imagine that you are soaring free like a bird through the sky. You can see your tree or feel your tree, feel the roots as you breathe, and just allow the sensation that you imagine of soaring, floating, flying, gliding as the bird. If you prefer to be a cloud, be a cloud. If you prefer to be rays of light, be rays of light. And just allow yourself this peace and expansion of the sky. And knowing that you're firmly grounded in your body as you do this, touching in with your breath to your lower belly as you breathe in, feeling the belly. And as you breathe out, feeling the upper stomach, the solar plexus area, and the back as you breathe. Feeling the heart center, the upper back as you breathe. Going right into the throat center, the neck, the jaw as you breathe. Moving into the face, the inner forehead area as you breathe. And then imagining with your attention, your senses, that you just take up the space at the top of your head, like a beautiful lotus flower or other flower, opening its petals, feeling the essence of the environment, the atmosphere, all the good and all the love shining into that beautiful flower at the crown of your head. And just allowing your attention to be there softly, without pressure, just however it is that you imagine, that you notice. And in this top crown chakra, we may hold our whole relationship with the universe, with the divine, the way we connect, the way we expand and receive. And as we go there, just inviting guides and angels, all support your values, your higher self. Let this surround you like a wonderful, loving shield of unity, of kindness. And just breathe as you bring into your frequency, your support team, whether this is ancestors, heroes, your values, places in nature, guides, angels, all that are unconditionally loving and helpful in understanding your relationship with the divine, with the universe, with oneness. And allowing yourself a little journey now to moments in life where you felt connected and touched by what was majestic, what was beautiful, loving, powerful, what you would imagine, what you would give voice to being more than the person in connection with something that was so, so deeply you and yet so divine, so universal. It might have been a view a place you visited, a moment of deep prayer, deep union. It might be through messages or people that you meet, and in their smile and their love, you feel the presence of what is more than any of our individual selves. It might be in a dream. It might be with a teacher, a friend, a loved one. It could be in moments of deep solitude and quiet, or deep pain and suffering, that this connection with the divine, with the universal, with the all-loving is experienced, and just allowing yourself to breathe and be and receive these memories of this connection. And however they show, it could be through metaphors, through words, just gently touching in again on that crown chakra. It might be felt like a subtle breathing as you breathe and connect with the universe. Your lotus flower may be quite open, or not so much, might be hard to sense. So just allowing any head movements, allowing yourself to smile and relax as you breathe and connect, as you receive these moments from your life. It might be a quite vivid memory of witnessing nature or joy. And now just allowing yourself to receive downloads of grace, of love, of universal truth. This might not be in the form of thoughts. It might be as energy, as emotion, as pictures. So just setting this intention now for a minute in silence to receive from the universe, and just allow this beautiful stream of light and grace, of love and connection, to shower down into your being, through the crown chakra, through the head, through the face, the neck, the back, the throat, the heart and arms, down the trunk of your body, into your root chakra, into your legs, connecting with earth. And you are this beautiful channel of light and receiving, connected to earth, open to the sky, open to the universe. There's a message for you. Open to the receiving of this message from the universe. If there's a kinesthetic awareness, a feeling in the body of this connection, allow it to resonate fully. Allow every cell of your body to receive and beam the connection that you have, the relationship with the universal, the divine. And just let this fill you, broaden and expand you, settle and ground you. Sensing into your back body, receiving through the back body, the heart, and lowering your attention now to your belly and your root chakra. Maybe putting your hands on your belly as you breathe, Feeling your belly slowly rise, slowly fall. And going to the top of your head, to your crown, and letting your lotus flower rest. Setting the intention for your crown chakra to be in a state of neutral, caring, loving balance. If there is pulsing there, the pulsing will slow. If your image was very wide open of the flower, you can allow that to come into a more restful state. And just feeling if there is a color of harmony, of peace in the head, in the crown, and coming down into the face, letting your sixth chakra come into balance, rest with loving intention. Fill your face with a soothing nectar. That might be through a thought, a color, a shape like a circle. And moving down into your jaw and throat and neck, letting this center rest in a neutral warmth, in an inner kindness, a love of your communication, your listening, your truth. And moving down into the shoulders and the heart space, the front and the back body, filling, allowing balance, resting, sensing your own caring goodness, and just honoring your heart as you rest and invite this balanced, kind, peaceful center to rest. And then moving down to the solar plexus, feeling the center of the body, just acknowledging, coming into balance, breathing and feeling. You might have a message for your body like, allow my energy to find its rightful place. You might sense into the central channel of light, of energy, and moving down to the space of your creative wisdom, your empowered emotions, your uniqueness in the vastness of your belly, of your inner resources here in the body. As you breathe and connect and bring balance, and down into your root chakra, your sits bones, tailbone, feeling into your hips and legs. And again, sending the roots, beaming with light and love into the earth, letting earth come up to greet you, holding you, nourishing you, helping you find balance and rest. And then going down the legs to the feet and just resonating there in a warm, loving glow. And let that warm, loving glow surround you, hold you, knowing you are centered, knowing you are present, knowing you are universal, knowing you have unconditional love supporting you at your back, in your front, within your thoughts, within your feelings, within every experience that you have. This unconditional love is here and all present at all times, only needing you to notice, to ask, to receive. And when you're ready, opening your eyes. And let's just take a moment to thank our guides and thank our bodies and our presence and each other for co-creating this time together. I want to open up today to any questions or sharing. It's been a journey for 30 days. Some of you have been here for many of those meditations, either on Facebook or here on Zoom. I'm just going to open my chat. Yeah, and if grief comes up ever during a meditation, just take care of yourself, of course. I got a private message about that, and I just really want to honor you and send you love. And just know that that is natural. It's somehow when we go in with our presence and our really spiritual intention, it's like we become safe to process things emotionally. And I know it doesn't always feel good, and you should take care of yourself. Open your eyes when you need to, move your body. You don't have to stay in the meditation, but it is healthy for a certain amount of time to allow the feelings to flow like waves with your unconditional love and support to your own emotions. That would be my suggestion. And I know it's hard. I really do. Yeah. And Rish, hello. How are you today?
Hi, Magali. I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to reflect on just connecting with the universe and also just being at peace with the progress of my mom's healing, I suppose. That's what came to mind. So
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. And I actually think of you sometimes, Rish, and I think you gave the word before, the infinite. Was it you that said the infinite or the universal? I can't remember, but both those words.
Yeah, the universe is something that came to me when we did the chakras meditation for the head chakra.
Yeah. And it's interesting just for us all to reflect, if anyone wants to share in the chat what your word is for that universal, and just to really honor your own wording, and when we work as coaches, to really honor the words of our clients, or in our families, with our friends. Everybody has their own language for this. I know in my personal path, I've had huge shifts with what I use in my languaging. And I, for many, many years, did non-dual meditation, where I was, really thought that the purpose was to let go of the personal. And what was so surprising was my relationship with the divine kept growing and growing and growing while I did all these non-dual practices. And at a certain point, it sort of fell, like, I don't know, fell away is the right wording actually, but merged or combined. And so that sort of deep, rich nothingness was also held in the love of divine presence. They weren't, the heart and the love could be there with the kind of nothingness. And that was really beautiful. But for a while, it was quite confusing. So I know we're all on different paths, and some are on the heart path of devotion and love, and really focusing on that emotional connection. And some are on a path of more dissolving away of the ego or of the personality. And I just want to say that I hope that you can be your own best friend with that, with whatever you feel, what you know your path to be in the moment, just to get on your own side with it. And I say this coming from a place of not having always been on my own side with it. So I kind of know the importance of being our very kind spiritual friend in this journey. Yeah, anyone else want to raise their hand and share?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Rish. You were still live. Sorry, I went on talking.
That's all right.
Sending love to you and your mother as well, and your whole family. Yeah. Well, we might all be in a quiet space of something, so it's okay to not want to share or talk, but it can be about anything. And if any of you have a favorite meditation from the 30 days, I'd love to know. I am making, actually, it's made the room of the 30-day meditation available. If you're in Coaching Institute, you'll get that. If you're a community member and you want to pay a small fee for that, it's just going to be $30. So that I figured $1 per meditation. So if anyone wants that, you can message me. And yeah, I'm just sort of hanging out here with you guys, waiting to see if something percolates to the surface that one of you wishes to share. Did anyone get a message from the universe as they did that practice? That can sometimes happen, especially when we ask for a message. It's just beautiful to be. I love that, Inez. Wonderful. Yeah. I learned something recently that I think I'll share with you guys because I found it very empowering. So when I'm guiding meditation or doing my own meditation practice, I'll often be turned to the left and just kind of held there. And like to move out of that position would hurt. And that's called an energy kriya. And the explanation in Kundalini spiritual science, like Kundalini Vidya, is that your physical body is moving to hold a position to allow more opening for energy that might be blocked or constricted to flow more easily. And that's why some people go into almost involuntary yoga poses or whatever. For me, it was always this turning to the left. And a teacher of mine said to me recently that sometimes our body responds to a guide, even though we might not be hearing their messages or thinking or emotionally feeling that guide. Our body responds to the presence. And after knowing that, it was like the message I needed. As soon as I feel that turning, I acknowledge my guide's presence and I can go on. And I'm not held there anymore. So I had thought it was like an energy block, perhaps being opened or something else. But then this wonderful woman gave me this suggestion. Perhaps it's your body responding to presence. So I go, maybe it is. And that seems to have shifted something. So, sometimes we have angels or guides supporting us and we really don't consciously know if that's true or not. We might not be fortunate in getting visual messages or auditory messages, but our body might be responding. So I just share this with you just to notice if ever, as you set an intention to receive support of some kind, your body responds, not necessarily your mind or your feelings, but your body, and just listening to the somatic physical experience. Okay. Well, thank you for the beautiful messages. It's been a lovely 30 days. I don't know if I'm going to stop guiding every day. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I might start sharing more daily on YouTube now. It seems like Facebook is an interesting, and here some people are on Facebook. Some people love being on Facebook and some people get a little triggered by Facebook. And so I want to really acknowledge that. And I'm thinking YouTube might be a more neutral channel of delivering guided meditation. I'd love to know any of your thoughts on that. Like when you go to listen to a meditation, where do you go online? Share that with me. I would love to know. Might be some of you, it might be Insight Timer. For some, it might be using an app like Rish knows what I'm thinking of, the app that is only audio, that it's only through the phone. YouTube is okay, good to know. I'm seeing a lot of YouTube.
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. Thank you, Mark. Clubhouse. Yep. You know, there's a lot of different ways. It's extraordinary how interconnected we are in the world right now. And so I love to know these different ways that people do that. Yeah. Yep. Okay, good to know. Lots of different tools. I love that. All right, guys, I'm sending you big hugs. Anyone sure they don't have a share or a question? No? Okay. All right, guys, be well, and we'll talk soon, I'm sure. And I hope we meditate together soon. Take care, everybody.